Haha, Prime Minister, eat slower. Hey, Prime Minister, don't steal my manager. Give this Prime Minister another bowl. Hungnyo, give me back the true cultivation compendium. This was handed down from my ancestors. Times have changed. You slave over a hot stove all month. How much do you even make? President, he has already promised to invest 5 million in me. He's opening the Empress Dowager Grand restaurant right next door. Imperial Jade Nectar wine costs 8 yuan to make, sells for 180 a cup. I will never go along with your corruption. Brothers, anyone who wants to make big money, follow me. Originally, I thought I could lead everyone to build up and glorify the restaurant. But I never expected that I, Lin Shui, would also escape the fate of being betrayed by my own apprentice. Just when I thought everything was sealed, little did I know that the Prime Minister of the Great Wei Dynasty had also encountered something unbelievable. And that event, by a strange twist of fate, changed my life forever. This is an imperial poetry manuscript in Li Qingzhao's own hand. I present it specially to your excellency. This humble official offers a copy of Su Dongpa's Huangzhou Cold Food Festival scroll. I humbly ask your excellency to accept it. But Prime Minister, no matter how much you love these, you still must eat. Not a single grain of rice has passed your lips today. To think that I, Xiao Yanji, govern the affairs of an entire nation. Yet I am wasted to skin and bone because of this loss of appetite. What is the back kitchen making? Prime Minister, your body is weak. Please don't run so fast. Prime Minister. No one's eating, so I'll eat it myself. All the customers have been lured away by the Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant. If this keeps up, I won't even be able to pay next month's rent. Ouch, spicy. Well, I'll be. The kitchen god himself has shown a miracle. Yours truly is Lin Shui. After being betrayed by my apprentice, just when I was about to miss the rent, my little restaurant somehow connected the ancient and the modern. It drew in countless nobles and celebrities. And what's more, my restaurant went viral online. Business exploded. And I've been riding high ever since. What the? Could it be the kitchen god couldn't stand to see my misery and decided to show himself? Kitchen god, you've always protected us cooks. My apprentice Tang Lu betrayed his master and his craft. He's using my name to swindle people. You must see that justice is done for me. What kitchen god? This is Xiao Yanji, Prime Minister of our Great Wei. Who are you? And where's this place, Prime Minister? I get it now. You two were sent by Tang Lu to cause trouble. What's he up to now? Slipping something into my pot, or trashing my place. Out. My good manager. We're not villains. We merely followed the aroma to this place. The furnishings here are most peculiar. The light shines bright as day. Could this be a celestial mountain beyond the seas? Which film set did you two escape from? I can't understand a word you're saying. We simply followed this aroma here. This official has had no taste for food lately. I have not eaten properly for many days. Would the manager be so kind as to make me another serving? You've got such good taste in food. No way Tang Piao sent you. This pepper stir-fried pork is all about the details. You gotta use black pig. Belly, 3 parts fat, 7 parts lean. The peppers are fresh ones from Wainan. Spicy, bright, and rich in flavor, with a hint of sweetness at the end. Before hitting the wok, the meat marinates in soy sauce and a bit of bread for 15 minutes. Flash fry over high heat for just 10 odd seconds and it's done. It's all about that wok, hey. And man, look at you too. Drooling already, huh? I'll make some for you. Finally got some customers. I've got to win them over with my cooking. Want some Coke? Food's coming right up. This stuff isn't poisoned, is it? The wind sighs, the E river runs cold. The brave man departs, never to return. If it must be tasted, this subordinate will try the cola first. What poison could there be? You people nowadays have been ruined by pre-made meals. I see you two can recite poetry. How about this? Give me another couple of lines. Whoever recites better drinks first. No, that's too vulgar. Since it's not poisoned, the Prime Minister should taste it first. Besides, how can my verses compare to the Prime Minister's vast learning? You have served me for many years, and read many a sage's book. The ancients said, a scholar who parts for 3 days must be looked at with new eyes. A little contest is all in good fun. Very well, then this subordinate will make a fool of himself. These two are really putting on a show. The tyrant's golden scales are etched on the wall. I would bear the jade dragon and die for my lord. Sure, San, you're still too young and rash, lacking a bit of depth. Listen to me recite. You unfurl the scroll, mad for a drunken dream. Facing wine, I raise a song. But forced mirth leaves no taste. My belt grows loose, yet I regret nothing. For her, I wither away, haggard and worn. I've made up my mind. You drink first. No, you first. Your verses do have real flavor. It seems this celestial drink shall be tasted by this Prime Minister first. This subordinate is deeply honored. This liquid is sweet and tingling, like a clear spring surging forth, and yet like thunder crashing down the throat. Manager, what is this? This Prime Minister has never tasted anything like it. Prime Minister, your appetite has returned. This is more invigorating than the finest jade nectar in the palace. It's just Coke. Is it really that big a deal? Here's my signature pepper stir-fried pork. Eat up. This dish bites back. Prime Minister, spit it out. Delicious. This Prime Minister cannot recall the last time food had flavor. Prime Minister, your loss of appetite is truly cured. Not spicy? Spicy is good. Spicy is exhilarating. These peppers are simply unheard of. I have governed Great Way for many years. Yet I have never tasted such a thing. You two are way too into your roles. Chili peppers were introduced to China in the Ming Dynasty. Which dynasty are you supposed to be from? This pepper stir-fried pork actually cured the Prime Minister's illness. Could it really be that delicious? Prime Minister, please slow down. Leave some for your subordinate. First come, first served. These two can really put it away. Prime Minister, this subordinate has served you for years, and never seen you eat with such joy. This Prime Minister is a man of high station. The delicacies of the world are within easy reach. Yet food held no taste for me. For years. Who knew I would find my appetite again in this strange and wondrous place? So into character. They're still at it. Post this online and it might go viral. This truly is the celestial realm. This person is trapped inside a box. It can move and speak. Buddy, that's a TV. You've never even seen a TV? It's just images inside, not real people. Manager, this Prime Minister has truly learned something new today. These men are playing Kuju. Why is their skills so poor? Honestly, I could play better than that. Yeah, ever since Gao Taiwei retired. The national team hasn't caught a break in over 1,000 years. Even eating sea cucumber can't fix it. At this moment, his soul takes over. He is not fighting alone. He is not alone. Why are they cursing? That's not cursing. It means the team is playing with spirit and grit. Ugh, they lost again. Tonight, we have enjoyed the manager's hospitality. Yet sure San and I brought no silver. We feel most uneasy about this. May I borrow a brush and ink to write a piece of calligraphy? Consider it payment for the meal. Fine, whatever. The restaurant's going under anyway. Let's just call it making friends. Su Dompa wrote, "The taste of the world is but plain joy. Only tonight do I truly understand those words. This Prime Minister shall answer your kindness with this poem." Manager. Our Prime Minister is the finest cursive calligrapher in all of Great Way. You're in luck. Then this humble commoner thanks your excellency. These two are something else. With this kind of dedication to the act, they'll succeed at anything they try. Beautiful writing. Truly masterful calligraphy. Not only do you sound like an ancient, but your handwriting is absolutely incredible too. Manager, we've imposed on you long enough tonight. We should take our leave. You're not going to crawl back through the stove, are you? I imagine that's how it must be. It's dusty on the road. Don't get ash in your eyes. Take these snacks for the journey. The celestial realm truly is full of treasures. Thank you, manager. Oh my God. Are you two seriously okay? How'd they just vanish? Could everything he said be true? My restaurant really does connect the past and present. Little Yinji, Prime Minister of Great Way, the finest cursive calligrapher in Great Way. 3 months ago, a top auction house in the capital sold a piece of Xiao Yinji's ink art. The final price was 36 million. Oh my mother. I'm about to be rich. Haha. Brother Zhao, I've got a piece of Xiao Yinji's calligraphy in my hands. You know antiques. Could you come over and give it a look for me? I wonder if I can crawl through the stove myself. Doesn't look like it. How do I get over there then? Lin Shui, today is the deadline for the rent. If you still don't pay up, I'm taking back the shop. Boss Tang's Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant is planning to expand. He wants this storefront of yours. Master, stop trying to tough it out. This rundown restaurant of yours barely gets a single customer a day. Keeping it open is just burning money. Why not close it down and come wash dishes at my Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant? For old time's sake. I'll give you 800 a month. Dan Liu. You sell counterfeit liquor and make dirty money. Don't you feel any shame at all? Of course I feel shame. But the more ashamed I feel, the fatter my wallet gets. Master. Holding on to your old-fashioned skills will get you nowhere. Only by expanding into chains. Following the big bosses and making money for money. Letting interest roll into interest is the real path forward. I was wrong. I never should have taken you on as an apprentice in the first place. If I hadn't taken you in, I wouldn't have ended up in this mess today. Enough talk. Boss Tang said. He'll give me triple the rent. If you can't come up with the money today, you pack up and get out right now. What are you standing around for? Start moving things out. Boss Lin, we didn't want to jump ship either. But Brother Tang was just offering way too much. Boss Chui, I want to buy this shop. Haha. This shop of mine is in the best location on Changhua Avenue. It'd cost at least 5 million to buy. What? You think the bank's going to give you a loan? With Master's current credit, you probably can't even unlock a shared bike. A loan? Who said anything about a loan? I'm buying it in full. Ha ha. Stop trying to make us laugh. If you had the money to buy my shop, I'd get down on my knees and call you daddy right now. Ha ha ha, you said it. Ha ha. What do you mean? Shui, where's that Xiao Yinji calligraphy you mentioned? Calligraphy? What calligraphy? Brother Zhao, perfect timing. It's right here. Take a look and tell me what it's worth. What could this dump of yours possibly have that's worth anything? This isn't something you scribbled yourself, is it? Trying to pull a fast one on us? Yeah, I've never heard of Boss Lin having a treasure like this. He hasn't been driven crazy by anger, has he? This is an authentic Xiao Yinji original. Prime Minister Xiao Yinji of Great Wei, the highest-ranked official in the realm. His cursive script was unmatched in all of history. He was hailed as the sage of cursive in his era. Only 2 of his authentic works survive to this day. If this is the 3rd. What? How is that possible? Are you sure you're not mistaken? I've been dealing in antiques for decades. I've never once misjudged a piece. So the one who came last night really was Xiao Yinji. I've hit the jackpot. Brother Zhao, how much is this piece worth? This cursive script has overwhelming power. It swallows mountains and rivers. I can almost feel Prime Minister Xiao standing right here. This piece is worth at least 50 million. 50 million? That much money just fell right into this kid's lap. Shui, if you have this kind of money, not only does your restaurant not have to close, you could open 10 more without breaking a sweat. You have to sell this piece to me. I'll go get the money right now. You wait right there. This is impossible. How come I never knew you had something this valuable? Besides that half-cooked book, it must be fake. I want to verify it. Hey, trying to snatch it now, are we? I originally wanted to get along with you all as an ordinary man. Fine, I'll drop the act. I'm coming clean. I'm a multi-millionaire. I thought Lin Shui couldn't even pay his rent. I mocked him. Who knew he was a hidden big shot? Boss Chui, what were you saying just now? Haha, daddy. I was too loud earlier. Please don't mind. You want to buy this storefront? I'll get the transfer paperwork done for you right away. Boss Chui, you clearly said you'd lease it to me. I offered triple the rent. Dan Liu, Boss Lin, he is your master, after all. You betrayed your teacher. I've long been disgusted by it. You flip faster than a page in a book. Brother, Zhao moved so fast. This really must be Xiao Yinji's authentic work. My restaurant really does connect to ancient times. If I'd known Boss Lin was this well off, I wouldn't have jumped ship to the Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant. Tang Lu makes so much money himself, but he's so stingy with us. I wonder if we can still jump back. What's going on here? You useless fool. Can't even keep a single person at the big restaurant. Just one visit. And I've already got half a small fortune in the bank. If they come a few more times, when I be at the peak of my life. The ancients have so many things they've never eaten or seen. Next time little Yin Ji and the others come, I'll definitely give them a little taste of modern cuisine. The Prime Minister has refused to see anyone for days. He's not really done for, is he? I heard the Prime Minister's loss of appetite is getting worse. We should switch our allegiance to Ling soon. General Ling. Steward, how is my brother doing? These past days, not only has he been unable to eat, but his mind has been elsewhere, and his behavior has been strange. Strange behavior? For some reason. These past few days, the Prime Minister keeps crawling under the stove in the back kitchen. He's scared the cooks so much they don't dare light a fire. No one in the entire residence can figure out what the Prime Minister is doing. Take me to see him. Still nothing? Ever since we returned from the celestial realm, we've crawled through the stove countless times, but we can never get back there. Prime Minister, please stop trying. Eat something first. This was all made by the residence's head chef. Compared to that stir-fried pork with peppers from that day, this is still a bit bland. That celestial spicy strips and cake were absolutely delicious. Such delicacies must be extremely expensive. The manager was truly generous. Prime Minister, you've already eaten 2 packs. You only let me have a taste once. You only let me taste it once. 13, your heart used to be pure and simple. How have you become this person who indulges in extravagance and the pursuit of pleasure? Don't eat too much. Hey, little sister, why did you suddenly come? Brother, I heard you've had no appetite for tea or food these past few days, and you keep going into the back kitchen to poke at the stove. What's going on? Brother, why didn't you tell me you couldn't eat? You've always loved the egg noodles I make. I'll cook some for you right now. Oh no, the young lady's egg noodles are especially terrible. The Prime Minister only ate them before to make her happy. Maybe his loss of appetite has a lot to do with that. Little sister, don't bother. My loss of appetite is completely cured. Really? It's cured? It was just cured. I can't risk getting sick from eating again. 2 days ago, 13 and I stumbled into a strange place. We met an immortal chef. He made me a dish of stir-fried pork with peppers. Peppers from the fairyland. Our Great Way cuisine is unmatched in the world. How could there be an even more amazing dish? I've never heard of such a thing. It's true. 13 can vouch for me. Yes, brother. You haven't gone delirious from illness, have you? Everyone in and out of the residence says you've been acting strangely. The officials who are going to visit you have all gone to General Ling you instead. Hey, why won't you believe me? These are pastries gifted by an immortal. Try one. I don't share these with just anyone. What is this? Brother, is this really edible? It's not poisoned, is it? Don't worry. This is even better than the finest osmanthus cakes in the palace. Really? I don't believe it. I can't believe anyone's skill surpasses the palace chef's. How does it taste? It's nothing special, since the young lady finds it ordinary. Perhaps you'd let me take it off your hands? Why should I give you my things? Even if I waste it, it's mine. Brother, you didn't hire some pastry chef and make up a story to fool me, did you? Sigh, how can I prove it to you? I've tried dozens of times, but the passage through this stove just won't open. Boss, you're here. They're making something delicious over there again. Come with me, quick. Soon you'll see I'm not lying. Careful, be careful. Mind my elm tables and my 100-year-old staircase, now that the restaurant's equipment has been upgraded. Just wait and see. I'll have you ancient folks completely dazzled. Boss, finally we see you again. These past few days without your cooking, I've been missing it terribly. Prime Minister, good to see you well. So you're the one who lured my brother here. Where exactly is this place? Well now, what kind of talk is that from this young miss? I ain't complained about you folks tracking ash all over my stove. This is my younger sister, Xiao Qingning. She's always been devoted to the culinary arts, proud and sharp-tongued. She'll even find fault with the imperial chefs. Boss, today you've got to show her a thing or two. Don't you worry. Once she tastes my cooking, she'll be eating so much she won't say a word. I, Xiao Qingning, run the Prime Minister's private kitchen. Even His Majesty has praised my skill. How dare a common street cook show off in front of me? Ancient refrigeration techniques are primitive. So you've never tasted ice cream. You ancients love your tea. So this is ice cream I made with matcha. I'm sure it'll suit your taste. I know quite a lot about matcha, whether your tea is any good. I'll know the moment I taste it. Little sister, how is it? Cold and rich, melts on the tongue. What is this thing? I've never had anything like it in Great Way. This ice cream is simply extraordinary, fine and smooth, melting the moment it touches your tongue. Boss, I never imagined you had such skill. So cold and refreshing. Even the finest ice in the palace couldn't produce something this delicious. We have a refrigerator here, and the cone on the outside is edible too. If that's not enough, there's more. Don't think you can buy me off. This is just a cheap street stall, not fit for proper company. Then what do you want to eat? I've been eating river delicacies around the capital lately. If you can make river food better than the capital's chefs, then I'll acknowledge you. River food? That's easy. This time, let's make spicy crayfish. Crayfish is the essential dish for any gathering. To ancient people, it's completely unheard of. Watch me knock 'em out with the aroma. Boss, can you really eat this thing? Hurry up and cook. I can't wait any longer. This red-shelled monster looks so ferocious. Hard shell, big claws. Can it really be eaten? Today, let me open your eyes. Behold my signature 13-spice crayfish. Absolutely divine. So fresh it'll make your eyebrows fall off. Dip it in vinegar, cuts the spice, and brings out the umami. What kind of river creature is this? I've never eaten this in Great Way. Miss, are you really not going to eat? If not, I'm taking it all. Who would eat something so strange? It looks dirty. It's delicious. Just try one bite. Would your brother lie to you? What is this flavor? Spicy, numbing, savory, mixed with the sweetness of the meat. Simply incomparable. See? I told you couldn't resist crayfish. Ha ha ha. Spicy food with ice-cold beer. A perfect match. Watch and learn. Tilt your head back and drink. Now that's satisfying. This ale is even crisper than the Imperial Brew. Little sister. Do you still think the boss is all talk? This dish is only slightly better than my egg noodles. Ha ha ha. In that case, I'll take the last one. No way. Ever since I met the boss, my loss of appetite has completely disappeared. I can't see any sign you ever had a loss of appetite. You ate all of this yourself. If they don't call you the Great Way glutton, it'd be a waste. Your cooking truly surpasses mine. That's the spirit. In life, honesty is the best policy. Boss, your place really knows how to do it. You even hired ancient-style performers to sing. The vibe here is amazing. That young lady is so pretty. Can we take a photo together? What is a photo? Do you want a portrait painted? I believe they want a portrait. No matter. Let's go along with it. You two are my lucky stars. You brought all the customers in at once. I haven't had a single customer in ages. Sit down, sit down. Order whatever you want. See? The way they talk sounds so much like ancient people. The boss really knows how to put on a show. These actors he hired. Worth every penny. Just standing there. They're in character. I was going to go to the Empress Dowager Grand restaurant next door, but this place looks way more fun. Right? Over there you just eat. Here you go, live show. The photos alone would look great on my moments. Boss, we came in such a hurry that we forgot to bring payment. Prime Minister, last time reciting poetry as payment worked great. There's a big crowd today. Recite a few more poems to boost my restaurant popularity. Leave a piece of calligraphy too, and this meal is on the house. I'll even send you off with some glow sticks later. What do you say? Can you recite poetry? Give us one. Give us one. Since the boss has made the request, we shall make a humble attempt. Fear not that no one knows you ahead. Who in the world doesn't know your name? Excellent, excellent. What presents? And now, 'tis the fairest season of the southern shore. When petals fall, I meet you once more. Fine. What presents? Truly, 'tis the finest scenery of the Jiangnan South, and I meet you again in the season of falling flowers. Miss, you're beautiful, and your poetry is beautiful too. When golden wind meets jade dew, it surpasses countless meetings in the mortal world. With that skill, you should have gone to the poetry competition. Great poem, great poem. Little Prime Minister, today's ink report should be this, ha ha ha. Wow, this calligraphy is actually this good. This brushwork. It's exactly like the ancient originals I saw in a museum. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. I'll find the best framing shop and get it mounted. Hang it at the door as the restaurant's treasure. This time, no matter what, I'm not selling it. Fellow townsman in the city hides a divine restaurant. Immersive, ancient-style experience. Delicious food and stunning people. Over 100K likes. Restaurant's ancient style, actors recite poetry and write calligraphy live. A must-visit for locals. Divine little tiger, oi. Even several big local food accounts reposted me. These ancient-style actors are incredible. Boss, send me the address. I'm going tonight. Even just for the poetry reciting and calligraphy, I gotta eat there. I'm famous now. This one, the restaurant in the video with the actors. The one that recites poetry and writes calligraphy. Quick, quick, quick. I came all the way by high-speed rail from out of town. If we're any later, we won't get a number. Table 3, extra dishes. Number 27 outside, get ready. Boss, another wave of people at the door. Right this way, you too. Today's Imperial Jade Nectar wine is on special. Not eating, not eating. The line across the street is way more lively. Hurry up, the crayfish will sell out if we're late. Why does it smell like cheap alcohol? Let's go eat crayfish across the street. This wine burns your throat when you drink it. Shouldn't have come in here. Wasting my time. Stole the half of Lin Shi's true cultivation compendium. Learned all the dishes. Even hired the best chefs. So why are people still going next door? Boss, our lunch occupancy rate today is under 30%. All the customers ran across the street. They say the food there is fresher and more interesting. Even our regular, Boss Zhang. He's waiting in line across the street today, too. That Lin Shi, what else can he do besides cook? He just hired a few actors to put on a show. How long can that last? You go keep an eye on him. Find out what the hell he's up to, and where those actors came from. I don't believe he has no skeletons in his closet. General, you excel in both letters and arms. This brushwork is powerful and vigorous, comparable to the painting sage of the previous dynasty. Indeed, in my eyes, the general is far more shrewd and capable than Prime Minister Shao. Now he's bedridden with his loss of appetite. Can't even attend court. He's held all the power for so many years. It's time to step aside. General, your military achievements are illustrious, and you're a relative of the imperial family. This power belongs to no one but you. We toast to you, General. Wishing the General an early entry into the Secretariat. To the General, haha. Prime Minister Shao is merely unwell. I'm simply sharing the Emperor's burdens. General, my men have learned. Prime Minister Shao not only eats normally these days, he can put away 3 big bowls of rice in one sitting, and he runs to the back kitchen 3 times a day. He's got more energy than when he wasn't sick. Not a trace of illness about him. What? Impossible. The chief physician of the Imperial Hospital said he wouldn't last 6 months. How could he suddenly be completely better? Keep investigating, keep an eye on his back kitchen. Who he meets. What he says. Report it all to me. This Xiao Yanji is always working against me. I need to find a way to get in there myself. See what the hell he's really up to. I'm here to deliver firewood. Hurry it up. Deliver it and leave quickly. Still no good. Looks like I can't get through today. But the taste of that crayfish yesterday, I still can't forget it. Prime Minister, we've tried 8 times already. How about we go eat first? The Imperial Kitchen sent venison today, no luck. Compared to crayfish. Even venison tastes bland. You bastard, Xiao Yanji. So you really did build a secret passage in the kitchen. Sneaking around meeting people in secret every day. Who knows what you're plotting? Xiao Yanji, you built a secret passage without authorization. Conspiring with outsiders. What is your intention? Ling, how dare you trespass into the Prime Minister's residence? Prime Minister. Oh my God. What in the world is this? Well, Xiao Yanji. So this is your secret passage. Consorting with sorcerers. Plotting treason. Ling, you followed a court official and trespassed into the Prime Minister's residence. What is your crime? You hide in the kitchen scheming every day, forming factions for private gain. Of course I had to investigate. Let's talk this out. No need for swords and spears. If you break my pots and pans, you'll pay for them. And you, Prime Minister, if you're bringing a friend, you should have given me a heads up. I can barely feed you, you bottomless pit. My ingredients aren't even enough for you, let alone bringing someone else. Bottomless pit? Fine, Xiao Yanzi. You call yourself a bottomless pit. You really are plotting rebellion, building a secret passage to conspire with outside factions. You're the one he's conspiring with. Tell me, how long have you been plotting? What bottomless pit? He can eat. A big appetite, the stomach that eats. A big eater who can put away 3 bowls of rice in one sitting. Ling, you heard that. It's big appetite. Not bottomless pit. Your head's always full of rebellion this, rebellion that. You're overthinking it. This is a place to eat. Nonsense. This doesn't look anything like a restaurant. That's because you've never seen anything like it. This is a celestial realm. How could it be like an ordinary restaurant? The boss's cooking is simply transcendent. You won't understand until you've tasted it. Celestial realm, my foot. Looks to me like you hired a troupe of actors. How good can the food at this dump be? I've eaten bear hearts and leopard gallbladders at the border. Why would I need to come here? Fine, I'll show you today what real deliciousness is. Do you dare bet me? If it's not good, I'll kowtow 3 times to you and call you general, sir. If it is good, you apologize to me and admit your taste is terrible. I have no interest in your foolish games. Try this poetic medley. See if it's worthy of the general's palate. A mess of things boiled in one pot, and you dare present it. Since you won't eat, then I won't stand on ceremony. Crisp, numbing, spicy. This flavor is incredible. Boss, everything you make is delicious. What kind of heavenly delicacy is this? Slow down. No one's stealing it from you. Bold and satisfying. Ling, you're a great general. Fighting me over a piece of meat. People would laugh if they heard. All's fair in war. Same goes for the dinner table. It's only slightly better than what the army cooks make. Nothing special. So stubborn. Yet I don't see you eating any less. General Ling, you'll be paying for today's meal. The last 2 times I gave the boss 2 calligraphy pieces. They're still being framed. Your calligraphy hanging here is an embarrassment to this restaurant. Boss, why not hang my painting? Little Yinzi's calligraphy is worth something. This flower painting is no slouch either. Thank you, General. Whatever you want to eat or drink, just ask from now on. Boss, do you have more of this wine? What is this? General Ling, so you do get scared. Weren't you just saying you'd seen it all? I was merely being cautious. This thing can stay frozen all year round. If the army had this treasure, grain could be stored for half a year. Xiao Yinji, the stove in your prime minister's back kitchen, concerns national matters. It should fall under military jurisdiction. I'll give you 1,000 taels of gold, plus 3 estates outside the city, in exchange for this back kitchen and residence. Absolutely absurd. This is my Xiao family's ancestral home, handed down from my forefathers. I wouldn't sell it for 10,000 taels of gold. A divine artifact of such fortune should naturally serve the nation. Using it for military purposes is the right path. It could secure the border for 10 years apiece. If you use it, you'll be thinking every day, thinking about war, wasting manpower and money. The treasury will be drained by you. Rest and recuperation is the foundation. Stop arguing, stop arguing. I have a plan that satisfies both sides. Let's do business with each other. Mutual benefit. How about it? Nobody loses out. Don't touch the divine treasure carelessly. If you break it, can you afford to pay for it? You can touch it, but I can't. Hey, let me finish. Actually, well, this isn't some immortal realm. It's the future of your great way, 1,000 years from now. The future? We have lots of good things you've never seen, but the air and water aren't as good as before. The farm chickens are fed on feed, and the vegetables are sprayed with pesticides. Not as fresh as your natural, organic stuff. From now on, you bring me free-range chickens, wild mushrooms, unpolluted greens, salted fish from the river, wild fruit from the mountains. Bring whatever's natural and organic, and I'll trade you some practical good stuff. Good stuff? What good stuff? This is a flashlight that lights the way, 10 times brighter than a torch for night travel, and it's not afraid of wind. This is a digital watch that tells time. No need to calculate with a water clock. It's very accurate. This can actually glow so brightly, 10 times better than a torch for night raids, and it's not afraid of wind or rain. So this is a treasure of the future. This is a watch. See, the hour and minute are right here. Press this and it lights up. You can also set an alarm. It rings when the time comes. So, pretty good deal, right? Deal. The flashlight is mine. It's useful for the army. The digital watch is mine. Convenient for telling time at court. You'll both get them. You'll both get them. Next time I'll bring one for each of you. Gorenti, no favoritism. Boss. I brought the free-range chickens and mushrooms you wanted. And this general. This fish was caught from the river this morning. Fresh enough? Fresh? More than fresh enough. Little Prime Minister, please clean the mushrooms for me. General Ling, don't just stand there. Put the fish in a basin with water for now. I bring you fish, and I have to be your assistant. If you want to eat well, less talk. Who's stewing chicken? That smells amazing. Who else could it be? The craft kitchen, of course. All right, just in time for the lunch rush. Boss, what are you stewing today? This smells incredible. Wow, boss. Where did you get this chicken? Tastes just like the free-range hens from my childhood village. So delicious, boss. Can I get a membership card? I'm coming here every day from now on. I want one too. One sip of this soup, and you're hooked. Boss, put me down for 1,000 first. I was here first. Sign me up first. These are ingredients no other restaurant has. With Little Salt City and Ling Yu's backing, my restaurant will be famous in no time. If you keep wiping like that, you'll rub the varnish right off the tables. Only 2 tables came in all afternoon. Looks like this month's bonus is gone again. This is really strange. I spent so much money, hired so many people. So why is Lin Shuyi's business getting better and better? Boss, I found out. Every morning, Lin Shuyi brings out fresh free-range chickens and wild greens from his back kitchen. No se player de livres. And he never goes to the market. No idea where he gets them. You can't even find goods like that in the outside market. Unbelievably fresh. Forget it. Let's just go across the street. That chicken soup over there smells amazing. It's too bizarre. Why pay the same for less fresh? Of course you go where it's fresh. Can't trace the source, huh? Fine, then I'll swap them out. Let's see how cocky he is without his good ingredients. Tonight, sneak in through the back door at midnight and swap his fresh free-range chickens with the rotten frozen ones from our cold storage. Then hire 2 shills. Have them go eat there tomorrow at noon and complain of stomach aches after the meal. Boss, what if we get caught? What's there to be afraid of? His ingredients have no clear source. What do you do about it? Once his shop goes under, we'll take over his place. Then the whole street will be ours. We'll poach those costumed actors too. Make them our signature dish. Boss, maybe we should think this through more carefully. Yes, yes, boss. Lin Shuyi, you just wait. What makes you think you're worthy of doing business in the same place as me? Oh, you two are back again. Today, ouch. My stomach hurts so much. Me too. I feel nauseous and want to throw up. Hey, someone fainted. Call an ambulance. Boss, come here. Your fancy, internet-famous restaurant. We ate there, and now we're all sick. You've made so many people sick. Internet-famous restaurant. Huh? It's all just marketing. Impossible. Everything was fine when I was cooking it. We don't believe you. We want to inspect the ingredients. So only the top layer was good. You're actually using this rotten stuff? No, that's wrong. That's not my stuff. Boss, what's going on? It must be Tang Lu. You damn scoundrel. A cook. Instead of reading cookbooks, you're reading strategy manuals. Daring to pull a switcheroo on me. The internet-famous restaurant finally messed up, huh? I knew it. All that hype. There had to be a problem. The marketing machine finally crashed. Thought it was so clean. Turns out it's all rotten ingredients. Ah, master. Look at this mess. I told you to just cook honestly, not a mess with shady tricks. You didn't listen. Now your reputation is ruined. What are you going to do now? Was it you, master? You can eat whatever you want, but you can't just say anything. Do you have proof? Without proof, you can't slander people. I think you should. Just sell the shop to me. Just go wash dishes in my back kitchen. Better than you toughing out here. If your costume actors have nowhere to go, send them my way too. I'll pay top dollar. Get lost. I'd starve to death before letting you in. Get your foot out of my restaurant. That one. Oh, the two actors are still here. What time do you think it is? Who are you performing for now? What did you say? What? What are you trying to do? I'm telling you. Don't you dare throw a punch. Come look, everyone. Shui restaurant cheats people with subpar ingredients. And now they're resorting to violence. What kind of people are these? So aggressive. Tang Lu stole half my recipe book, and now he's scheming to ruin me. A truly ungrateful disciple. A petty street rat, using such vile poisoning tactics to destroy another's reputation. A disgrace to all merchants. This kind of vermin. Take me to him now. I'll break his legs with one punch. See if he dares pull sneaky tricks again. Hey, don't be impulsive. We can't do this. We can't use force. Only by catching him red-handed can we leave him no room to deny it. The manager's right. Brute force won't work. We have to outsmart him. The Prime Minister also lives. Dealing with scum like him needs a plan? Just charge right in. Grab him. That's reckless. Without evidence, he'll bite back. And the manager's name will be even harder to clear. The supplier delivers at 3 a.m. All top-grade fresh goods. Tomorrow I'm counting on this batch to turn things around. Hurry up, swap it and go. Keep your voice down. Don't wake anyone up. Aya. Aya. I've recorded every word you just said. If I take this to the authorities, you'll be in serious trouble. But if you tell the truth and confess who put you up to it, I'll let you go. I'll talk. It was Boss Tang. Boss Tang. Last night, he's the one who told us to swap the goods. He gave us 500 up front, said there'd be more once it was done. He also said he wanted to shut the manager's shop down. That's just this one thing. Not just that. The Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant's kitchen has always used cheap frozen meat, and the wine is mixed with alcohol. Really, that's everything. Tang Lu. This time your crimes are all in my hands. Lin Shui, have you thought about your next move? Are you coming to wash dishes at my place or not? You should worry about yourself. Your men. Spilled everything. I've already reported you. Your endless schemes against me. And selling fake wine at the Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant. Using subpar ingredients, none of it can be hidden anymore. You're talking nonsense. Looks like you're still stubborn even at death's door. Mr. Tang Lu? We've received a report, and we need to conduct a further search at your restaurant. Lin Shui, you're playing for real? That's what they mean by a clear conscience fears no knock at the door. Seal and confiscate all these registers. Everyone, please, let me explain. I hereby order the Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant closed for 3 months of rectification. Compensate all affected customers for medical costs and losses, and pay a fine of 500,000. What? The Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant is shut down? That Tang Lu is truly rotten to the core, using subpar ingredients and serving fake wine all along. And I actually defended him before, pa. Boss Lin, I misjudged you before. I'm really sorry. Haha, no waities. Glad it's cleared up. You're the honest one. Fresh ingredients and delicious food. Oomph. This time, thanks to you too. Let me toast you. If it weren't for you, my shop would have been done for. Haha, you're too kind, manager. We're friends, aren't we? Lin Shui, you're ruthless. Don't get cocky. Next time, we'll see who comes out on top. I'll be waiting. If you've got the guts, let's compete on cooking skills. Not those shady tricks. That's just embarrassing. Come on, let me take you two out for a spin. Buy some groceries and show you the modern world. Manager, do people here always dress this lightly? It's making me feel all awkward. What is this iron box that runs so fast? Even faster than a 1,000-li horse. It's a car for getting around. Runs on gasoline. The people inside are just ordinary folks, not monsters. This box can produce money on its own. It's a treasure bowl. Treasure bowl, my foot. That's people's own money. Withdraw it with a card. Can you lower the price on these greens? I'll be a regular buyer. Coming every day to pick up. All right. I'll round it down for you. So much food available. And the people can buy it anytime. No worries about hunger or cold. This truly is a golden age of peace. This blade is sharp enough, and the steel is good quality. It'd be handy for cutting down enemies on the battlefield. Hey, don't touch that. That's for cutting meat. My apologies. My apologies. It's his first time here. Never seen the world before. In the future, everyone has clothes to wear. Everyone has food to eat. Doors need no locks at night. And lost items are left untouched on the road. A golden age like this, that is what I shall have sought my entire life. If such a massive thing were used to siege cities, no wall, no matter how thick, could hold. If Great Way had such treasures, we could surely expand our borders and spread our nation's might. It's only been 2 years since Great Way pacified the borders. The treasury is empty, and the people have just begun to enjoy stable lives. How can we take up arms again? Let the land rest and recover. Let the people live in peace. That is the true foundation of governance. The northern barbarians watch us hungrily, raiding the border every year. If you don't strike them, they'll strike you. By the time they march in, the people will suffer even more. A strong army and expanded territory. That's how you protect the people. You talk about protecting the people, but the moment war breaks out again, it's the people who get conscripted and taxed first. No one dies at the border, but the crops in the fields get ruined by the court's own doing. You only see the harvest in the fields, but you don't see that once the northern cavalry crosses the line, they burn entire cities and plunder whole villages. All right. You both make good points. Peace is what matters most. Let's head back first. I'll make braised fish for dinner, okay? Boss, come back quick. 2 more people came out of the stove area, a man and a woman. They said they're looking for Prime Minister Xiao and General Ling. They look really anxious. Come back. Big brother, it's terrible. The south is flooding. The fertile fields of several prefectures are all underwater. The dikes have burst, and refugees are everywhere. The court is in chaos. Prime Minister, General, the flood came without warning. 3 days and 3 nights of relentless torrential rain. The Huai River has burst its banks. 3 levees have broken. 7 counties are flooded. The grain harvest is completely destroyed. Refugees are clogging the main roads. His Majesty has issued a decree. He urgently summons you both to court to lead the disaster relief. If we delay, there will be chaos. Let's go right now. Wait. You've got a disaster over there. No food, no drink. It must be pure chaos. Maybe I can come over and help. I can cook. I can make meals for hundreds of people. I also know about clean water and preventing diarrhea. Might come in handy. Boss, the floods over there are raging. It's very dangerous. Besides, only we can cross through this stove. You might not make it through. It's too risky. Yeah, it's a mess over there. There are refugees rioting. A cook going over there is useless. Besides, no one has ever crossed from this side to that one. Don't waste the trip. Why can you come over, but I can't go over? We all have 2 shoulders and 1 head. Let me try. Worst case, I can't cross and I come back. Besides, I want to see what your Great Way dynasty is like. If I really can help, I'll do my part. Better than sitting here worrying. Fine, let him try. If he can't cross, we'll deal with it. If he really can cross, an extra pair of hands helps. Whoa. Well, I'll be. Why does this crossing always feel like crawling through a chimney? Boss. This is the back kitchen of the Prime Minister's residence. Did you hurt yourself? No time to dawdle. The refugees outside the city are nearly at the gates. Let's go to the shelter first. Yes, if we delay, there'll be looting. Don't cry. Once you're in the city, there'll be porridge. Hungry. I am hungry. Give me a hand. Why is this disaster so severe? Even worse than the natural disasters the old folks used to tell me about. Prime Minister, General, you're finally back. The official granaries only have 3 days of grain left. The medicine for diarrhea is almost gone too. Many elderly have fainted from hunger. If we don't do something, something bad is bound to happen. Prime Minister, General, this humble official, observed the stars last night. The 3 platforms have shifted. There will be continuous heavy rain for the next half-month. The water level of the upper Huai River will rise further. The remaining levees may not hold. The disaster will spread northward. If 3 counties can't hold, then repair them. Immediately relay my order. Conscript laborers from the 3 surrounding prefectures, and dispatch 3,000 soldiers from the garrison. Reinforce the levees through the night. Seal the breaches first. Men can rest, but the work cannot stop. No, refugees are everywhere now. Most able-bodied men have already fled. All that's left are the old, the weak, women, and children. If we conscript more laborers, no one will tend the fields. The autumn harvest will be a total loss. Next year's famine will be even worse. The priority is to distribute grain and provide relief, and settle the people. Once the rain lets up, then we can discuss the levees. By the time the rain lets up, the levees will have already collapsed. Then all 7 counties will be flooded. Even more people will die. Putting more effort into the levees now is how we save more lives. How can laborers work on empty stomachs? Repairing levees requires food too. We barely have enough grain as it is. Repairing levees will consume 30% more rations. What will the refugees eat? The general makes a fair point, but the prime minister speaks the truth as well. Hey, stop arguing, stop arguing. I have an idea. It can feed everyone without delaying the levee repairs. Best of both worlds. Over on my side, we have something called compressed biscuits. A piece the size of a palm is enough for 1 adult meal. Small and light. 1 cartload equals 10 cartloads of rice. Ship them over for the refugees and the levee workers. The freed up capacity can also haul firewood and supplies. Such a miraculous thing exists? If that's true, the grain transport problem is solved. If it's really that filling, the levee workers can just keep it in their pockets and eat. No need to light fires or cook. They can work 2 extra hours a day. Sealing the breaches will go twice as fast, but it costs money. I have some savings, but this needs to be purchased in bulk. I don't know how much it'll take. Take some antiques, jade, paintings from your side. Sell them on my side for cash. Go to the residence's storeroom and take what you need. These are all imperial gifts for past years. Trade them for money. If it saves the people, it's worth any price. Oh my God. These are all treasures, worth a fortune in my time, in the rush. This is just the first batch. There's more coming. I've sent people to search too. They'll bring it soon. No time to wait. Sell this batch first. I'll be right back. MM. Master, hold on tight now. Don't let anything get damaged. Shui, where did you get these? This quality, this age, you can't find this on the market. Brother Zhao, don't ask so many questions. How much can you offer? 8.2 million, full payment. Next time you have goods, come to me first. Order 100,000 compressed biscuits. Make sure to have 2 flavors, pepper salt and sesame. No sweet ones. Ancient people might not like them. Okay, I'll arrange it tonight. Add more salt too. They need the energy. These little biscuits? I could eat 10 in one sitting. What good will that do? You eat first. If you're still hungry after an hour, I'll give you more. Hey, I'm actually full. My stomach feels solid. It really does fill you up. You're not fooling us, are you? I'm really not fooling you. My stomach was empty just now. Now it's really stuffed. Now do you believe it? Everyone, line up. There's enough for everyone. Great. We're saved. Heaven has opened its eyes. Ha ha. This thing is harder to handle than an ox. Don't pull the ropes so tight. Guide it gently like this. Yes, just like that. These ice packs don't need an ice cellar. And they're reusable. They're miraculous. Great stuff. Better than ox cart. Manager Lin, you saved us all. It's nothing. Saving people is what matters most. Seeing everyone doing better, that's what puts my heart at ease. No, just eating these dry biscuits won't do. I need to get them something hot. Line up, everyone get some. Hot food for all. 1 scoop each. If it's not enough, come back for more. This smell, it's like New Year's. Can you give the kid an extra scoop? He hasn't eaten all day. There's plenty. Don't rush, there's more stew in the pot. The kitchen god must have descended to earth to save the lives of our people. Isn't that right? If it weren't for Manager Lin, we'd have starved long ago. Manager Lin is a living bodhisattva. That Manager Lin of his. I hear one walk and feed over 100 people. If the kitchen god hadn't worked his magic, where would all this food come from? Left for the kitchen god. What kitchen god? I'm just a cook. These folks sure can talk. To people who can't get a meal. If you can put hot food in their bellies, then you're a living bodhisattva. This pot smells even better than yesterday's. The moment Manager Lin arrives, even radishes stew up tasting like meat. Hey, can you teach me this stew? What? Miss Xiao doesn't look down on this street cook who can't grace a proper table. I just saw you can't handle it alone. There are too many refugees. If I learn a thing or two, I can open another stove and save a few more people. All right, I'll teach you. What kind of immortal treasure is this? It's just a bandage for stopping blood. You've got good instincts. Looks like you're just about ready to graduate. Then teach me the next dish. I want to learn every skill you've got. All right. Your master will teach you, apprentice. Too bad my ancestors only passed down half of the true cultivation compendium. The rest has been lost. Otherwise, I could teach you even more. Oh, right. The true cultivation compendium might not be lost in the Great Wei dynasty. Maybe I can find a way to get the complete version. If that happens, my cooking will reach a whole new level. Thank you, miss. Thank you, miss. The little one finally got a hot meal today. Thank you. This is the first time I feel cooking isn't just for my big brother, to cheer him up. It can truly help so many people. Food is the foundation of all things. You've filled people's bellies, and they're grateful to you. So of course you're overjoyed. Did you hear? The kitchen god came down to earth. Not only did he come himself, he brought a kitchen goddess wife too. No wonder. One long fire, one long walk. A perfect match. Nonsense. I'm not. Ha ha. What are you laughing at? Go peel your vegetables. Ha ha. Peel. I'm on it. Ha ha ha. Your Excellency. These are the grain ledgers from the 3 prefectures of Huainan, and the Treasury grain disbursement record from the past half month are all here. No grain delivery documents from Huainan's 3 prefectures. No repayment records for the Hudong grain loan. No treasury seals on the disaster relief grain either. How can there not be a single record? That dog Xiao Yinji's grain. Did it really fall from the sky? Your Excellency. I've been watching the Prime Minister's residence for 2 days straight, clear as day. Prime Minister Xiao goes into the back kitchen every day, and within half an hour, several crates of grain appear. No one delivers anything before or after. Nothing in the accounts. Nothing matching in the storehouses. Yet grain materializes out of thin air. So Xiao Yinji really is hiding some treasure. Send 2 men to watch the Prime Minister's back kitchen day and night. When he goes in, and what he brings out, report every detail to me. Yes. I'll see for myself where his grain really comes from. Your Excellency, my men have confirmed it. No one delivers anything. No one carries anything out. That grain just appears out of thin air in the Prime Minister's back kitchen. Your Excellency, that stove really does conjure grain from nowhere. Conjures grain from nowhere. That stove is an immortal treasure. If I could get my hands on that treasure, I'd never worry about money or grain again, and never worry about beating Xiao Yinji. I'll have the Imperial Censor file a memorial, accusing Xiao Yinji of secretly hoarding a marvel and lining his own pockets Then, under the guise of an investigation, we seal the Prime Minister's back kitchen and take the stove for ourselves. Your subject impeaches the Prime Minister. Xiao Yanji has secretly hoarded a marvel and stockpiled grain and fodder in secret. His accounts are unclear, and he shows signs of embezzlement and of buying people's loyalty. Prime Minister, since you say the grain was requisitioned for disaster relief, why is there not a single record in the Ministry of Revenue's books? It's a long story, but I have absolutely no selfish motives. Could it be that you've been hoarding supplies with the intent to win people over? Director Wang makes a fair point, Prime Minister Xiao. There are too many suspicious details here. I have orders from His Majesty to conduct a thorough investigation. In that case, Ling, you will lead the full investigation. Seal off all relevant locations. No mistakes. Yes, Your Majesty. From today onward, disaster relief grain will be handled by the military. The Prime Minister's back kitchen is sealed immediately. We'll decide further once the truth is found. This time the Prime Minister's really given him a handle. Looks like the general's going to use this as an excuse to crush his political rival. I'd forgotten all about Ling Yu. He's always had a grudge against Xiao Yanji. Why not use his hand to get rid of Xiao Yanji? You dare seal my back kitchen. This is personal vengeance. I'm just doing my duty. His Majesty has decreed it. I dare not show favoritism. Prime Minister Xiao, you'd best think carefully about how you'll explain to His Majesty where your grain really came from. He knows everything, doesn't he? Add 3 more carts of wooden stakes over there. Drive them deep for me. Anyone caught slacking faces military discipline. Set that aside. We'll look at it later. Prime Minister, these are the timber and rope General Ling's side is demanding. Send the full amount over. Prime Minister, should we invite the general over to discuss it further? No need. General Lin, this humble official knows you and Prime Minister Xiao have long been at odds. To be honest, I've discovered that stove is a treasure that can conjure money and grain from thin air. Why don't we join forces and seize that stove? Then money and grain will flow without end. Replacing Xiao Yanji is only a matter of time. And when that day comes, the Great Wei realm will answer to you, General. I've never cared for Xiao Yanji myself. Director Wang's plan suits me fine. I knew the general was bold and brilliant and would understand this humble official's earnest efforts. Wang Shilang, where did these treasures come from? Don't tell me you embezzled them. Ha ha ha. In this world, if you don't embezzle, you'd end up just like those poor folk, starving in the streets. You dare embezzle, even during disaster relief. Disaster relief is when it's easiest to embezzle. Supplies pass through layer after layer. Plenty of room to work the books. I have connections all over the court and can sweep this wealth into my pockets with ease. If the general likes, I can deliver even more treasure to you in the future. Why do you want to work with me specifically, instead of going straight to Xiao Yanji? The general jests. This humble official only admires heroes like you, General. That weakling scholar Xiao Yanji doesn't deserve to hold such a treasure. Just give a word, General, and I'll have men slip into the Prime Minister's residence tonight and seize that stove. How dare you, Wang Huayan? You covet a divine artifact, embezzle disaster relief grain, and scheme to incite court officials to treason. Your Majesty, Xiao Yanji, how are you both here? Director Wang, you framed this Prime Minister and pocketed disaster relief funds, plotting to seize the treasure. Every single one of these crimes warrants the extermination of your 9 clans. What do you have to say for yourself? Your Majesty, spare my life. Your Majesty, you were putting on an act for my benefit. Otherwise, how would you have gotten me to reveal myself? Did you truly think I was the kind to let personal grudges get in the way of matters of state? In the face of a disaster relief effort, will the Prime Minister and I really come to blows? We started our act right in the court, deliberately making it look like we'd fallen out, all to lure out the one pulling strings behind the scenes, to root out the pests who, even during the relief efforts, are still harming the court and the people. Your subject is willing to offer the stove to the court, with absolutely no selfish motives. I put you through quite an ordeal before this. In that case, summon the Imperial Observatory to study this object. Guards, thoroughly investigate Wang Huayan and his cohorts. Confiscate all illicit funds and grain, and allocate them entirely to disaster relief. Your Majesty, spare my life. Vice Minister of Revenue Wang Huayan, guilty of embezzling disaster relief funds, was urgently arrested and imprisoned. Confiscated grain and silver all allocated to the disaster zones. That corrupt official had it coming. Getting rich off our lifeline grain. He deserves to die. What's going on with you two today? Not a single argument between you. Instead, you're being so polite. Today, together with Prime Minister Xiao, we did something great to rid the people of the scourge. Thank you for your cooperation this time, General Lin. Cut the act. I wasn't helping you. I did it for the people of Great Wei. Ha! I always thought you were too bookish and slow to act. But this time you came through. Likewise. I used to think you were all about fighting, with nothing but a brute's ideas in your head. Ha! But now it seems you're not entirely without brains. Chin Family Village, Li Erzhan, 1 bag of seeds. 2,000 rations of dry goods. Take them and go. Don't block the line behind you. Got it, got it. Time to head back to the village and plant the fields. Prime Minister, General. The last section of riverbank pilings was fully driven in this morning. The rain has stopped too. Prime Minister, General. This humble official requests an audience on urgent matters. For the past half-month, I have repeatedly calculated the star patterns and measured the Earth's energies. I've discovered an anomaly in the stove's two-realm passage. What kind of anomaly? Explain clearly. This passage was born of a fortunate coincidence of heaven and earth, and follows the natural order of the Tao, our frequent use of it. Traveling back and forth daily, transporting large amounts of goods, has already depleted the passage's spiritual energy at the current rate of use, in as little as half a year, or most a year. The passage's spiritual energy will be completely exhausted. When that happens, the two realms will have no more contact, and the stove will just be an ordinary stove. So you're saying, we might not be able to go to Manager Lin's place anymore. Is there no way to repair it, or to sustain it? The Tao of Heaven cannot be defied. Having this opportunity at all is already a tremendous blessing. Forcing to stay would only invite greater calamity. This matter must be kept absolutely secret. Don't tell Manager Lin for now. His mind is on disaster relief and cooking. Don't distract him. I understand. It's just a shame. We might not get to eat the manager's cooking anymore. If the passage really does break, will there be no one left to remember this? We should leave something behind, even if the passage breaks. This bond should leave some trace. It can't just be as if it never happened. Leave what? Build a roof and bury it on a stove. Huh. Too conspicuous. No rush, there's still time. Once the disaster is fully over, we can figure it out slowly. We gotta leave something. To prove we went to his side. And to prove he came to ours. Little General Ling, what are you two sitting around for? Just made some crystal sugar balls. Come on over and eat. They won't taste as good once they cool. What's going on with you two lately? Huddled together, whispering every day. Hiding some good food, are you? Of course not. Just talking court affairs. You wouldn't understand. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you, Manager Lin. I'm off to plant the fields. The shelter is about to be disbanded. Most of the refugees have received seeds and grain and gone home to farm. Ha, well. This time we've done a truly virtuous deed. Once we get back to the restaurant, we'll have a proper celebration. Manager Lin, this old gentleman insists on seeing you. He says he has something he must personally hand to you, sir. I can't accept this, I really can't. Please, sir, what are you doing? Speak slowly, sir. I have lived 72 years and never met a man as good as you. You saved the lives of everyone in our county. My ancestors were head chefs of the imperial kitchen in the former dynasty. A recipe book has been passed down to my family. The flavors are very similar to the dishes you make. My son and grandson were both lost in the floods. Keeping this book is useless to me now. Giving it to a good chef like you is the only way these dishes will be carried on, and my ancestors' wishes won't be betrayed. The true Cultivation Compendium, this is the recipe book my ancestors lost. Master, what's going on? Could hear you carrying on from way off. My family's heirloom, the compendium of delicacies. I only ever had the first half. Half the hot dishes were missing, and the soups and desserts were almost entirely gone. Many dishes had names, but no instructions. But this one is a complete, full edition. From cold dishes and hot dishes to soups, desserts, candied fruits, and dried preserves. Over 300 recipes in total. Ingredients, heat control, and broth-making methods all written out clearly. Look, this is my old recipe book. It's practically identical. In the first year of Jingha, a great drought struck. People resorted to cannibalism in the kitchens. The population fell by 3/10. The recipe book was lost amidst the chaos. Only a damaged remnant survived. So during the Great Famine back then, my ancestors' recipe book was lost in the turmoil of war. Only the damaged remnant was passed down. So the one in my hands is the incomplete one. I traveled across time this time for disaster relief and saved the people of this region. And through a twist of fate, I received from the imperial chef's descendant the complete edition. Round and round it went. And it was I who personally filled in the missing pieces of the family recipe book. It seems this was destiny. You saved the people of Great Way, and the people returned the complete recipe book to you. Loss and recovery, all ordained by heaven. Well, I'll be. The damaged remnant passed down for generations was completed in my hands. Why get back and my dad finds out? He'll be so happy he'll drink 2 caddies of baijiu. First, let's try this 8 treasure gourd duck. Then, that 100 flowers sorted box. Why get back? I'm definitely rewriting the restaurant signboard. With a whole new menu this time. Business is bound to be even better. Easy on the fire, don't let it get too hot. First, watch this dish. This is absolutely divine. This return to the spring dish truly lives up to its name. I used to think you were just a pampered young lady. Didn't expect you to be so tough when it comes to learning to cook. That's because this young lady's got natural talent. Once you're gone, I'll set up my own little kitchen in the Prime Minister's residence. From now on, I'll handle all of Big Brother's meals. News just arrived from the south. The returning villagers have all taken their seeds and gone back to their villages. And the river embankment has held steady these past few days. That goose should come back to modern times too. The boss leaves tomorrow. This feast tonight is our farewell to you. Satisfying. That spice is a real kick. This dish is real punch. Way better than the army's bar snacks. Weren't you complaining it was too spicy last time? That was last time. This general's used to it now. Ha. The passage will stay open. I'll come by often and bring you good food. Teach you new dishes. Next time I'll bring hot pot. Cook and eat as you go. Now that's what I call delicious. Don't you dare go back on your word. Haha, we'll hold you to it. Boss, save this fish for me. I want to live. And a slab of that bamboo board fat. Cut me a piece. Coming right up. Just arrived today. Fresh as can be. You planning a big feast today? Something like that. I want 4 new dishes. Wow. Boss, your cooking is absolutely incredible. 10 times better than before. Tastes like something from the Imperial Palace. The boss actually released new dishes, and they're all unheard of novelties. I'll have the wood ear fish fillet. Sounds delicious. Today's new dishes, taste test. Simply irresistible. Wow. Old shop, new opening. Imperial cuisine at half price. Free sweet soup for everyone who walks in today. See, I told you, as long as the decor's classy and the prices are low enough, the customers will come back. That little dump won't last more than a few days. It's President Tang. Once the novelty wears off, no one's going to want to eat in that cramped hole of his. What junk dares call itself imperial fish and sea cucumber? Can't hold a candle to the funeral parlor restaurant across the street. I wouldn't eat there if it was free. Before, there was no comparison. You never realized it. But once you've eaten at the funeral parlor place, going back to his food, it's as bland as plain water. And he charges that much? It's highway robbery. What's going on? Why have all the customers run off again? Boss, didn't you know? The place next door launched imperial cuisine too. Customers all say theirs tastes better. They stop coming altogether. Lin Shui, what's the meaning of this? He's deliberately picking a fight with me. You go to the Shui restaurant. Pretend to be a customer and order all 3 new dishes. Note everything as you eat, the flavors and ingredients. Come back and tell me every last detail. I thought it was something special. It's just ordinary fish and meatballs. Oomph. I was taught by Lin Shui himself. How hard can it be to replicate? I can't make a single one of them. Fine, Lin Shui. So you really did hold back when you taught me. The crucial heat control, the exact seasoning ratios, not a word about any of it. So you never really saw me as a true apprentice. You were guarding against me all along. Master, long time no see. Look at you now, all successful. Brought out all the good stuff you were hiding. Back when you were teaching me. How come I never saw this many imperial dishes? Back then, you hadn't even mastered the basics. You couldn't even cut a potato into even strips. If I taught you imperial cuisine, could you have even made it? You deliberately held back. Afraid I'd learn it all and surpass you. So you kept a trick up your sleeve. And here I thought of you as my real master back then. Manager Lin. Make me another one of that mouth schwang from last time. My mouth's gone completely bland. That Xiao Yinji is dragging his feet. He'll be late. Wow, another new ancient costume actor. This one's so handsome. Total warrior vibe. That presence is unreal. Even more compelling than the prime minister from before. Everyone look quick. The new general actor at the Shui restaurant. He's got the look down perfectly. Hey, what's going on here? Boss, what's all this? General, don't be alarmed. They just think you're handsome. Let me through. You. Lin Shui, you just wait. A real general appears at the Shui restaurant. Already 80,000 likes. I've watched yesterday's video a dozen times. Today, no matter what, I'm getting a shot of the real thing. Hurry up and get the filter ready. The second he comes out, we rush in for a photo. Everyone, this place isn't just about the food. Even the actors are incredibly dedicated. Look at this. From the moment this general walked in and sat down, everything about him is like he stepped straight out of ancient times. The way he talks, the way he walks, even the look in his eyes when he sees people, it's got such intensity. General, can we take a photo? Please? Zhang Hao, let everyone take a picture and make it happen. Ah, he's too handsome. The Prime Minister's here too. Prime Minister, perfect timing. I was just about to ask General Ling to show off his painting skills. Why don't you two each give everyone a little demonstration? His calligraphy? Worthy to be mentioned alongside my painting? Seems the general still isn't convinced. Then let's have a little contest. Everyone, see for yourselves. The two of them standing together. It's absolutely perfect. I'm shipping them. I'm shipping them. Please, just 5 more minutes of them together. This Prime Minister and General pair is just too good to ship. We drove all the way from Lin City just to have a meal and snap a few ancient-style photos while we're at it. Give me some internet trolls to post bad reviews online. Say his food's unsanitary. That eating there gives you diarrhea. Then find a couple of thugs to go cause a scene at the shop. Smash his reputation. Let's see how he survives that. Yes, sir. I'll get on it right away. Boss, get out here. I ate your food, and now my stomach's wrecked. Pay up, or you're not opening your doors today. Who's the ruffian who dares cause trouble here? Huh. Ha. So cool. Everyone look quick. The actor actually knows real kung fu. Incredible. 2 useless idiots. Not only did they fail to cause trouble, they gave him even more publicity. Boss, this month's revenue has more than tripled. Even higher than the Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant's peak. Right now, on the whole Changhua Food Street, our place is the busiest. Good. All the work paid off. Everyone gets a bonus this month. Oh. Thank you, boss. Hey. Next time I'll bring some wild mountain boar meat. You can cook it up. Sure. Next time I'll make you hot pot. Cook and eat as you go. With ice-cold cola. Absolutely perfect. Boss, another mouth schwang. And 2 more pounds of crayfish. Got it. Quit your yelling. It's all coming. See? This is the life. Even eating here is livelier than the court. At least no one here impeaches you for grabbing the last piece of meat. You two, enough with the jokes. If you really want hot pot, next time, remember to bring that wild mountain chicken. This flavor is quite distinctive. The place across the street is packed again. Yeah, there was a line from the moment they opened. Even plenty of out-of-towners. Not a single customer all day. Am I paying you all to eat for free? Boss, why not challenge Lin Shui to a cooking duel? Bet on who loses and has to leave Donghua Avenue. You're his legitimate apprentice. If you actually win, wouldn't all his fame just transfer to you? Fine, let's do it. If we're playing, we play big. I'll make sure he loses so badly. In front of the whole street, he'll never recover. Lin Shui, do you dare compete with me in a cooking match? Oh, here to pick a fight, are we? First, what's the wager? Bet on it. Loser packs up and leaves. Out of Donghua Avenue. Never allowed to open a shop on this street again. Put it down. I accept. If you want a contest, you got one. Just don't smash my cutting board. I just replaced it, and it wasn't cheap. Ha ha ha. Whoever plays dirty is a coward. 3 days from now, center stage of Donghua Avenue. Whoever doesn't show up forfeits. Deal. I'm going. Good. Boss Lin, go get him. I'll live stream the whole thing. A real showdown? Master versus apprentice. Start recording, quick. Now this is going to be good. Master and apprentice at war. Donghua Avenue Food God Championship. That headline's explosive enough. Hello. Lift your chin a bit more. Fiercer eyes. Yes, that's it. That Grandmaster vibe. A century-old imperial culinary tradition. The one and only true heir. Put that line at the beginning. Then push the Food God Championship to local trending. Is this okay? Blow it up even bigger. I want the whole city to know. The one with the true heritage is me. Not Lin Shui. Not Lin Shui. Yes, that's the feeling. More smoke effects. Boss, 50 Australian 6-head abalones. Air-freighted same-day Guangdong top-grade sea cucumber, 8,000 a pound. Fresh Yunnan black truffles, priced by the gram. An edible gold leaf. Especially for your plating. Buy it all. As long as I beat Lin Shui, I'll earn this money back in 10 days. This time on stage. I'm using the most expensive ingredients. You won't know which way is up. Add 2 pounds of crayfish too. Boss, look online. They're practically worshipping him. Calling him some international class chef. Saying he's going to use top-tier ingredients this time. And crush us hard. Let them talk. Can't control what others say. Should we buy some expensive stuff too? Abalone, sea cucumber, black truffle. At least put on a good show. What if we actually lose? Put on a show? Cooking isn't about who spends more. Look at this radish. 3 yuan a pound. Slow simmered for 2 hours. And it's more fragrant than meat. It really is delicious. If a dish is just built on silver, that's no real skill. Even in war. The one with the fanciest armor doesn't always win. It comes down to real ability, Boss Lin. Well said, boss. We've got your back. I'll be there cheering for you. Yeah, I'm coming to the scene too. See how you deal with that ungrateful apprentice of yours. Three days of hype. And I still feel uneasy. Back then, I only stole half a damaged scroll. And it was enough to launch the Empress Dowager Grand Restaurant. Lin Shui's recent new dishes must be from the complete, true Cultivation compendium. If I get the full book, beating him will be a piece of cake. Steal it. I must steal the complete recipe book. You work part-time at the Handcroft restaurant, right? Help me photograph a recipe book. 20,000 down payment. Another 10,000 when it's done. If the boss finds out. You work 2 months this summer for a few thousand. This money can cover your tuition. Just one look. It's not stealing. No one will find out. You take the photos and leave. We'll know it was you. Fine. I'll help you. That's the spirit. Hurry, hurry. Someone's touched the recipe book. Boss, that new college kid just quit. Something feels off. It's gotta be him. Sent by Tang Lu to steal the recipes. What do we do? Tang Lu's got money, and now he's got the whole recipe book. How can we win? It's fine. If someone wants to look, let them look. I've got a trump card. The 8 delicacies in golden cups. Avalone, sea cucumber, sarkfin, vier tendon, truffle. 8 kinds of mountain and sea delicacies. Slow braised in aged broth. Served in golden cups. On a car platter. That's the one. This dish will surely win. Lin Shui, oh Lin Shui. Your trump card is in my hands now. Let's see what you've got left to fight me with. The sea cucumber's been soaking for 3 days, and it's still this hard? Do you even know how to work? It's so fishy, and you dare serve it to me? Start over. If it's not good, nobody eats. Lin Shui couldn't dream this up. With a complete recipe book, Lin Shui is nothing. Ha ha ha. Manager, these are the first cabbages the disaster victims replanted down south. This is all they harvested. They picked the best ones and sent them to you. Thank you, Manager Lin, for saving us back then. Sweet. Really sweet. This is it. I'll use cabbage. I heard Tang Lu's got abalone and sea cucumber. Can your plain cabbage soup win? Oomph. Deliciousness isn't about price. People's hearts are made of flesh. Whose dish warms the heart wins. The food god title is mine for the taking. Ha ha. No pushing, no pushing. One at a time. 50 public judges drawn at random. If you're picked, show up on time tomorrow. Number 37, Zhang Gui Fong. Oh my. Isn't that me? Old lady, your luck is incredible. Tomorrow I'll be the fairest judge of all. Boss, how confident are you about tomorrow's match? Confident? I'm just worried someone's gonna lose too ugly tomorrow. And can't save face. Big talk. Keep recording, this might trend tomorrow. Online, they're saying you'll make an imperial court dish. Is that true? I'll show everyone what true traditional imperial cuisine is. Some internet-famous places rely on marketing and paid actors for attention. They won't last long. Boss Lin, you're really taking this on stage tomorrow? Why not? Don't judge it by looks. Cooked right, it's just as fragrant. Tang Lu's bringing a whole crowd, and you're all alone. Cooking isn't a brawl. What's the use of more people? Oh, the Prime Minister and the General really came. Quick, start recording. They're here to support Boss Lin. Manager, give it everything tomorrow. Don't go easy on that kid. Manager, don't worry. We believe in you. Step back. Everyone, step back. Step back. Any further, and I can't see a thing. I'm good right here. I'm filming the whole thing from start to finish today, no matter what. The competition lasts 1.5 hours. Each contestant makes one signature dish. 50 public judges vote on the spot. The one with the most votes wins. The loser permanently leaves the Donghua Avenue food and beverage industry. Get ready. Look at their setup. Clearly professional. No wonder they dare to challenge. They really look the part. Take a good look, everyone. This is what cooking is. Boss, you're way too calm. Little Lin, hurry up. Time's almost up. Stop dawdling. Yeah, he's almost plating over there. What's the rush? Good soup takes time. Done. First, let's invite the public judges to taste Boss Tang's 8 Delicacies exhibition. It's so beautiful, like a work of art. Just the smell is fresh. Fresh, truly fresh. The flavors of abalone and sea cucumber are all simmered in. One sip of this broth, and your mouth is full of luxury. It's fresh, but a bit rich. One sip and it's too much. I find it cloying too. The aftertaste is heavy. This dish comes from my ancestral true Cultivation compendium. It's an ancient imperial court recipe. Today is its first public debut. Thank you all for your recognition. And this? Boiled cabbage and plain water? Boss Lin, We're in a competition, and you're fobbing us off with this? What's the matter? Lose your recipe book? Run out of dishes to make? Want me to lend you some ingredients? Ha ha ha. Let everyone taste it first. It looks so bland. Yeah, how can that have any flavor? Let me try Lin's cooking first. I trust him. This soup. It's just like the cabbage soup my old man used to make me. Same clear look, but sweet and savory, warming you right to the heart. Wow, that's incredible. It looks like plain water, but why is it so fresh? This cabbage heart is as tender as tofu. It melts the moment it touches your tongue. That 8 delicacies soup was fragrant, sure, but left a bitter, greasy taste. This is different. The more you drink, the better you feel. Now it's real skill. The simplest ingredients, the best flavor. Tastes like home cooking. Warm and reassuring. What's going on? It's just boiled cabbage. How good can it be? Han Lu has 3 votes. Boss Lin already has 17. 31, 32, 33. Wow, I knew it. I knew the boss would win. The results haven't even been announced yet. What are you yelling about? I declare the winner of the first Donghua Avenue Food God Championship. The final victor is Shiyi Restaurant. Boss Lin Shiyi wins. I told you he'd win. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. I used top-grade ingredients. I made an authentic ancient imperial dish from the true Cultivation compendium. Do you people even know food? You judges must have taken bribes from him. Sir Loser, huh? You were pretty cocky when you were winning. I, Tang Lu, am the true food god. I'm the orthodox one. Tang Lu. Let me ask you, why do you cook? Is it to win? To make money? Or to warm the hearts of those who eat? The highest level of culinary art isn't making dishes luxurious or piling on the most expensive ingredients. It's warming the diner's heart a little, brightening their day a little, even if you steal the recipes and use the finest ingredients. If your heart is only filled with fame and profit, your food will lack the warmth of the hearth and the touch of human kindness. The common folk have the pickiest palates and are the most practical. Whose food warms the heart, they'll support. Well said. You're all in cahoots to screw me over. I don't accept this. I demand a rematch. Xiaotang, you're a real piece of work. You stole half your master's recipe book and ran off. Everyone knows about that. And that fake wine you sold, cut with alcohol, you swindled your own neighbors. And just recently, you secretly swapped ingredients at Shiyi Restaurant. You lose and still have the nerve to complain? You bet. You lose, you accept it. If you can't take a loss, don't compete. Get out of Donghua Avenue. Where are you all going? Boss, we can't do this job anymore. You just wait. Ha ha. Shaolin, well done. You brought honor to our Donghua Avenue. Shaolin, you've made the whole street proud today. Boss's words were better than 10 years of schooling. I'm convinced too. You really know how to put someone in their place. This was more satisfying than winning a battle. Don't just stand there praising me. Come inside and sit down. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll add 2 extra dishes for everyone. Boss Lin, you're generous. Wasn't this place doing pretty well a while back? Well, their reputation is ruined. Customers are long gone. In business, you still need a conscience. Otherwise, no matter how big you get, it all falls apart in the end. Director Wang, please come sit inside. Shaolin, come out and say a few words. Director, what's so formal about this? The Food God Championship. You won it and brought honor to our Donghua Avenue. Big Star Tang Lu's shop lease is up, so we're taking it back. There are also 3 empty storefronts next to it, all owned by the street office. We were wondering if you'd be interested in leasing the whole row. turning it into a specialty food street. Only vendors with genuine, handmade skills. Give old craftsmen a place to call their own. One person can hold up the whole street. Everyone trusts your character and your skills. We'll give you the rent at 70% of market rate. Utilities get a subsidy too. Only one rule: no pre-made meal kits. We've got to preserve that old town hearth and home feel. Shaolin, just do it. I'll be the first to sign up. I've been pushing this cart for 30 years. Through wind and sun. I've long wanted a proper shop. Just don't let those chain pre-made meal places take over the space. Shaolin, you take the lead, and we'll all support you. All right, I'll do it. We'll call it the Shui Food Street. I won't just cook myself. I'll make sure everyone who lives by their craft has a place to shine. Ha ha ha. Handmade, made to order. Pre-made meal kits, strictly prohibited. Hey, that's a solid rule. That's how it should be. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a real food street. Boss Lin, sign me up. My stall's been torn down for 6 months now, but my skills are still fresh. We're a couple from Shaanxi. My cold noodle recipe was passed down from my mother-in-law. Guaranteed handmade, made to order. I won't brag about anything else, but my sugar cakes, fresh out of the fryer. Crispy outside, molten inside. Every kid on this street knows me. All right, no need to rush. Everyone, from a line, one at a time. Boss Lin, can you make an exception? I just want to rent the smallest stall, selling rice bowls with pre-made sauce packets. Just heat it up. Won't take up much space. I'll double the entry fee and give you a cut of the profits every month. You could drop that idea right now. I'm building this street. Precisely so pre-made meals don't push genuine craftsmen out of business. Your kind of operation isn't welcome here. Who doesn't use pre-made meals these days? What's the point of turning down money? If your apprentice had learned to use pre-made meals sooner, would he still need to apprentice under you? Precisely because I have apprentices to teach. I can't touch that stuff. Learning to cook starts with learning conscience. If your heart is crooked, your cooking will be off. Please leave. Turning away money handed to you on a plate. Money matters, but not at the cost of my conscience. If I took him in, this street would lose its soul. And I'd be betraying everyone who trusts us. Wow, the list for the food street is out. All genuine crafts. This street's going to be a feast from now on. Ha ha. Everyone settle down. Let's hear a few words from Boss Lin. I'm not a man of much learning, and I can't say fancy words. Just one thing. Everyone on this street is a proper craftsman. Made fresh, sold fresh. Clean and affordable. From now on, when you all come to eat, if you find any place cutting corners or fooling you with pre-made meals, you come to me. Lin Shui will apologize and make it right, and treat you to a whole month of meals. With those words, I can eat here with peace of mind. Now it's a real boss. Quick, I want the one with meat inside. No silver needed here. Use this. This thin paper can really buy meat. You two in the back, you're next. Fat or lean? I'm asking you. Fat or lean? Half fat, half lean works too. How are you stumped by a meat bun again? Try Uncle Lee's cooking. No worse than your royal kitchen. Delicious. 100 times better than army rations. This boss's vision is broader than many court officials. Come, fresh out of the wok. Hot and ready, come sit inside. Hello, Boss Lin. I'm a producer from the City TV station's Craftsman program. My surname is Zhou. We'd like to do an episode on you. A documentary feature on traditional craftsmen. On TV? I can't do that. No. Im Donggatia. Can't speak well. I'd embarrass all cooks on TV. You don't need to memorize lines. Just film you cooking as usual. Teaching apprentices, visiting the farmer's market, and a few simple questions at the end. Mainly we want more young people to know that there are still people cooking with real care. The old craft hasn't been lost. Boss, this is the TV station. Boss Lin, just cook normally. Pretend we're not here. Boss, you're never this flustered. Who's flustered? I'm just showing off my wok technique. Ha ha. Boss Lin, when's that hot pot you mentioned happening? Xiao Yinji is taking forever with his paperwork, so I slipped over first. Boss Lee, you got guest actors too? This general's aura is incredible. Perfect. Our show needs a past versus present bonus segment. Could this gentleman join the filming? Just play an ancient famous minister who time traveled to the modern day. The contrast would be explosive. No, he's not an actor. Play a general? He is a general. No acting needed. This energy is perfect. We want this natural quality. There's one more. Better if you two film together. Better effect. In that case, I'll do one episode with the boss. Consider it a keepsake. Wonderful. Let's set up right away. Hello, sir. Having experienced the role of an ancient general, what do you think is the biggest difference between modern and ancient cuisine? The difference is vast, especially that joy called cola, full of fizz, sweet taste, goes to your head more than army liquor. Only trouble is, too much makes you burp. Ha ha, this actor is so into character. Don't cut this part, no matter what. Sir, I heard you also do calligraphy. Would you mind writing a few strokes for the audience? Sir, whose style are you following? This level beats many provincial calligraphy teachers. Just scribbling. Decades of practice, it comes naturally. Boss Lin, just chat like you would with customers. Boss Lin, the whole food industry is going pre-made now. Fast service, low cost. More profit too. Many old restaurants have followed the trend. Why do you insist on fresh, handmade cooking? And put so much effort into this food street? Making room for craftsmen? I'm just an ordinary cook. Don't understand business models. Don't know trends either. But I know cooking is a matter of conscience. Pre-made meals, heat and serve. Sure, it's fast and profitable, but that's not cooking. That's reheating food. Give it time. And chefs won't even know how to flip a wok. Kids grow up eating meal packets and don't even know what properly stir-fried food tastes like. A middle schooler came to eat once. After finishing, he told me, "Uncle, so this is what freshly stir-fried food tastes like. My parents always cook with meal packets at home." That moment, my heart really ached. So that's why you wanted to build this street. I didn't open my restaurant to make a fortune. I just want to hold on to the conscience of cooking. Hold on to this old craft. In these days of pre-made meals everywhere, I won't leave a spring for honest craftsmen. Let everyone know. There's still people carefully making you a proper hot meal. Boss Lin holds fast to the old craft. What he preserves is flavor, but more than that, his original heart. That was so down to earth. Boss, you went viral on TV. Boss Lin, local station ratings broke records. Online shares are exploding too. Good. Anything that promotes traditional food is a good thing. That's right. After watching the show last night, I took the earliest high-speed rail here. Me too. I'm eating my way through the whole street today. Boss Lin, I just graduated. Don't want to sit in an office. Want to learn real skills. I worked 5 years as a pre-made meal chef. I can barely flip a wok anymore. Want to come back and learn proper cooking. Boss, my kid loves cooking. Could you take him in? Master, I can endure hardship. Don't push, don't push. Everyone one at a time. Want to learn? 3-day trial first. Past that, then we'll talk. Learn to be a person before learning to cook. If character is lacking, no amount of skill matters. Stop staring, get moving. Today, clean up the kitchen and the street first. I came to learn cooking, not to be a handyman. Oomph. Master hasn't said anything yet. I can't slack off either. Food is for people to eat, not a speck of dirt allowed. If you can't handle the basics, how can you claim to know how to cook? And over 20 people came. In the end, only you 3 remain. Sit down, don't just stand there. On the first day, I deliberately dropped 50 yuan by the vegetable basket. You saw it and put it in your pocket. I saw it and put it on the counter. My mom said, don't be greedy for small gains away from home. Taking money that isn't yours makes you uneasy. Yesterday, a piece of pork belly was going off. You threw it straight in the trash. No hartache, that was dozens of yuan of meat. Spoiled meat can't be served to customers. What if they get sick from it? Business must be run with conscience. No amount of money is worth cutting that corner. You used to be head chef at a big hotel. Coming here to pick vegetables and sweep floors. Don't you feel wasted? If you can't handle the basics, what head chef are we talking about? I used to chase fancy plating too much and forgot the true taste of food. Boss Lin, you can hold on to your conscience, so I'm willing to learn from you. Starting over from scratch is fine. All right, I'll take all 3 of you. Really? I thought you were joking. Master. Cut the formalities. Work hard from now on. Don't embarrass me. Yes. Today you've taken me as your master. Let me teach you one thing first. Culinary skill has levels, but conscience knows no rank. Every dish you make must first pass your own conscience before it's served to the customer. The traditions handed down can't be broken with you. Got it, yeah. Don't break the curve. The spoon's gotta be loose. When you lift it, your hand follows through. Master, let me do it once more. 1 old hen. 2 slices of ham. 7 or 8 dried scallops. Don't forget the pour. Shrimp going along the grain so it comes out neat. Boss, this counts as founding your own school. Pass the craft down, and it'll never die. Same principle as drilling troops. Pick the right seedlings, and you got staying power. From now on, this food street is their world. Right, grab it like that, and lock it here. This dish looks simple, but making it is real finicky. Old folks have weak teeth. The chicken slices have to be tender, and the broth clear. Can't be too heavy. You've got such clever hands. This taste, it's exactly like when I was young. Exactly like my mother used to make. If you like it, come by often. I'm here every day. The old are cared for. The young are taught. Things dropped on the road aren't picked up. Doors stay open at night. Reading about such golden ages in old books, I always thought it was a pipe dream. Now that I've seen it with my own eyes, I know such days truly exist. If Great Way could be like this too, then I wouldn't have been Prime Minister for nothing. You can do it. This thing is incredible. Young man, you've been watching for a while now. Why don't you come up and give it a try? Push it slow, don't go too hard. 1 scoop does the work of 10 men digging all day. If we'd had this when we repaired the Great Dam, the flood wouldn't have been a problem at all. Don't you too feel the portal's been getting weaker lately? And you too, coming through from the stove side these past couple days. The dust on you is heavier than before, right? Boss, you must be seeing things. I'm not old enough for blurry eyes yet. What is that thing? Making such a racket. It's an iron beast. What iron beast? The subway. It carries people 10 times faster than a horse-drawn carriage. Perfectly safe. Leave at dawn, arrive by dusk. 1,000 miles in a day. The ancients said, shrinking the earth to an inch. This is nothing less than that. This thing really is easier than war horses. How does it announce the stops by itself? A machine announces it. If you miss your stop, it'll remind you too. Back in Great Way's relay stations, messages relied entirely on men and horses. Here, even travel feels so orderly and arranged. If only the people of Great Way could buy this much grain any time, there would never be famine again. This ironwork is so perfectly crafted, and the steel's good quality. If the army had this craft, weapons would be 30% sharper. Casualties could be cut in half. Here, even fuel, rice, oil, and salt are so abundant. Wow. Here, even shark fins can be sold for a good price. What are you staring at? Keep staring, and it'll be dark out. When I came through today, I got stuck in the passage. A few chunks of the stone wall crumbled. It's much harder to get through than before. This blue light, compared to when we first came, it's dimmed by more than half. The Sword of Heaven was right. The passage is wearing out faster than we thought. I'd say we've only got 2 or 3 days left. If the passage really breaks like this, we can never come back. There's still so much I haven't seen. So many dishes I haven't tried. And Boss Lin. We won't see him again either. Such is the way of heaven. You can't force it. To have had this bond, to have witnessed such a golden age is already a great fortune. We should tell the boss. We can't just vanish all of a sudden, leave him scratching his head, thinking we left without saying goodbye. After all this time together, I'm really going to miss it. The boss is a genuine man. His cooking is superb, and he's helped Great Way so much. Last night when I brought the watermelon, I heard you two talking. The passage is about to give out, right? Boss, I'm sorry for keeping it from you this long. Before, you were busy with the disaster relief and the food street, so I didn't say anything. Now, I'm afraid there's only 2 or 3 days left. I knew it. I noticed you two struggling more each time and covered in more dust. I thought the stove just needed its ashes cleaned out. Ah, all good feasts must come to an end. To have met a chef like you, to have eaten so many delicious things, and to have seen such an amazing place, it's all been worth it. When we go back to Great Way, we'll remember we had a friend like you. Actually, the first time I crawled through that stove, I thought Xiao Yinji was plotting something in secret, planning to move against the court. And I thought you were following me, looking for my mistakes to bring me down. Ha, we fought for over a decade. Neither of us would back down. Who'd have thought we'd end up crawling through a stove together? You two are something else. A prime minister and a general, at each other's throats the moment you meet. Then after scrapping, you both come mooching off my food. Before the passage closes for good, you should hurry and learn what you can. Take back whatever's useful. Then we'll share one last meal together. Thank you, boss. This hot base makes everything taste great. When you take it back, remember to use the Sichuan peppercorns well. Don't dump them all in at once. Fry them until fragrant first, then add the broad bean paste. And for the fish, don't score the cuts too deep, so it won't fall apart when you grill it. Don't sow the cabbage seeds directly into dry ground. Grow the seedlings strong first, then transplant them. In the irrigation ditch, you need to open a drain at the low end. Otherwise, one heavy rain and it all washes away. I'll have the Ministry of Works follow the Tax Bureau's blueprints as soon as I return. Take all these things back and use as much as you can. Notarus, take it slow. Even if the capital can enjoy good days. There's a trick to these chopsticks. Iodine gauze. Water purification tablets. Useful for disasters and everyday life. And this set of cleavers is for Qingning's kitchen. These work better than iron knives, and they don't need sharpening as often. Boss, your great kindness to Great Way, the people will never forget. When I return, I will definitely promote the new farm tools. Repair the waterways so the people can all eat their fill. I'll go back and improve my training methods. Secure the borders. Protect Great Way so it can develop in peace. With me here, the northern enemies won't break through. This tax guide, one copy for each of you. Don't throw the tax forms around carelessly. And what else? Don't worry about it. When they get dirty, change them. Don't be stingy. Boss, don't you worry. Everything you've told us, I'll see to it, item by item, that it's carried out. Tonight, no sappy stuff. Let's eat first. Tonight we only talk about happy things. Whoever brings up something sad has to eat this whole plate of chilies. Let's start with you. The first time you popped out of that stove, your hair was all messed up like a bird's nest. Your robes covered in black soot. Scared me so bad I nearly dropped my bowl. I was following the aroma into the back kitchen. Just as I got close, my foot slipped and I tumbled right in. Little 13 came rolling in after me. I thought the kitchen god had appeared. And remember when General Lin was on that TV show? You crawled out of the stove, face covered in dust. Cameras all over the room pointed at you. You even raised your hand. Almost actually drew your sword. How was I supposed to know that black box was for filming people? A whole room of people staring at me. Anyone would be on guard. Later the host asked him, what's the difference between modern food and ancient food? He answered more seriously than a court memorial. Ha. Boss, take good care of yourself. From now on, go easy on the salt. Take care, boss. If we ever, never mind. Enough talk, we're off. You two take care as well. Give my regards to the people of Great Way. And to Qingning 13. The young Prime Minister and General Ling. Shit, his cooking's really got some of Boss Lin's touch now. If you like it, come back tomorrow. I'll add extra crushed peanuts for you. Heat's just right. Add a bit more salt. Xiaotang, come help chop some vegetables. Coming. 3 months passed. I still set out bowls and chopsticks for Prime Minister Xiao and the others. As if they hadn't left. But as time went on, the more I wondered whether they'd ever really been here at all. Maybe the whole thing was just a dream I had. I reckon I must have gone plumb crazy. An ancient prime minister and a general. How in tarnation would they crawl out of my stove? Was it real? Or just one long, long dream I had? Just scored a batch of good stuff. Feeling great today, so I came to mooch a hot meal off you. Brother Zhao, you know antiques and history. Let me ask you something. Xiao Yinji and Ling Yu of the Great Wei Dynasty. What was their relationship, really? Why do you keep asking about that? Those two, famous political rivals in history. One pushed for peace, the other for war. They fought in court every single day. Official histories say they were like fire and ice. Irreconcilable. Though there is something odd. Unofficial records say when Xiao Yinji died at 62, Ling Yu rode through the night from the border to attend the funeral, and wept at the wake for 3 days and 3 nights. Some say he was putting on a show. Others say the two had a private bond. Who knows? Political rivals, fire and water. But I saw them fight floods together, drink beer together, and in the end, they agreed to join forces to govern the realm. Could it really have been just a dream I had? History never changed. They never reconciled. If they really did come, besides the calligraphy and paintings, they should have left something else behind. Is this all there is? The calligraphy could be someone else's. The paintings could be forgeries. Apart from this, nothing proves they were ever here. Could it really have been a dream? We are now at the site of Prime Minister Xiao Yinji's back kitchen. Just beneath the stove, we've just discovered Asile de Voudenière. And what's inside is truly astonishing. Based on preliminary analysis, this calligraphy is from the hand of Xiao Yinji, Prime Minister of Great Wei. The inscription reads, "True flavor lies in simple joy." The other piece is very likely Ling Yu's hunting sketch. According to historical records, Xiao Yinji and Ling Yu were irreconcilable political enemies. Yet their works were found, sealed together beneath the stove. This is enough to overturn centuries of conclusions. We have reason to believe the two were far from mere political enemies. They likely differed in policy, but shared a deep personal friendship. The plot twist is real. These two weren't just rivals, were they? 1,000-year bromance crazier than any TV drama. Wait, there's something else here. This is a modern glass bottle. The Wei Dynasty had no such glass-blowing technology. How could it be under an ancient stove? Where would ancient people get a beer bottle? Wait, could there really have been a time traveler? If this is confirmed, the history books will have to be rewritten. This is the bottle Ling Yu chipped. The first time he drank at my shop. Hee hee. Boss, got any more of that wine? Isn't it? These things, they left them in the stove for me to find. It was all real. Old Xiao was real. Old Lin was real. And the passage through the stove was real too. Experts discovered 2 paper notebooks in the ceramic jar. Though partially carbonized, they can still make out agriculture, irrigation, military camp sanitation, and recipes, among other contents. These techniques clearly exceed the productivity of that era. Academia has dubbed them the Jinhe technology. Mystery? What mystery? Just a few little techniques I taught them. After pulling a few all-nighters. In his later years, Xiao Yinji vigorously promoted new farm tools, built water conservancy on the Huai River, encouraged farming, and established granaries across the land. In famine years, he opened the granaries to feed the people. Ling Yu, meanwhile, reformed the military system, promoted water purification and wound treatment methods. Disease mortality in the army dropped by 70%. The border remained stable for 30 years. The two still often argued over policy in court. But among the people, there was a saying, the prime minister and the general deliberate at the stove. One governed within, one defended without. Together, they ushered in the Jinghe Golden Age. Great Wei's power reached its zenith in that era. You really did it. Once the water flows, the fields come alive. Clean wounds before applying medicine. Nobody toughs it out alone. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you, General. The emergence of the Donghua Golden Age contains many technological gaps. Many of Xiao Yinji and Ling Yu's reforms lack prior groundwork, as if they appeared out of thin air. Perhaps between the two men, there was once an encounter that history never recorded. Old Xiao, old Ling, I saw it all. Master, Happy New Year. Wishing you good health. And ever better cooking. Next year this street is going to be even livelier. Ha ha, Xiao Dang. You came. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Lin Shui, owner of the food street restaurant, sets the example, holding fast to his craft, holding fast to his conscience. Master, I was wrong before. I'm learning properly now, starting over from scratch. From now on, I'll be an honest cook. Old Xiao, old Ling, it's New Year. Things are going well on my end. The food festival's a hit, and my apprentices are doing me proud. Haven't disgraced the cook's name. How about on your end? Peace in the realm. Joy among the people. You two must be doing well too, right? Shui, it's been too long. Brother, this cup is my toast to you. You two came back again. An undertaking for the ages. With you two, it's more than enough. May we live long and share the moon's beauty, though 1,000 miles apart.